I'm trying desperately to understand why people won't sign Shadow's petition. At the end of the day, I know Shadow isn't your dog. I'm not asking you for money. I'm not asking you to feed him. I'm not asking you to send him treats. My pension just about covers everything my dogs need. So I'm not asking you to be out of pocket. All I'm asking is that you sign his petition. At the end of the day, it's going to save your pets and other pets from going through what Shadow's gone through. And it's going to save you from what other pets have gone through and have died. Librela and Silencia, and soon Lenivia and Portella are deadly to our pets. Your vet doesn't want to tell you that. They'll be out of pocket. The regulators don't want you to know. They'll be out of pocket for millions. I'm here trying to protect Shadow, protect your dogs. That's all I'm here trying to do. So I truly don't understand. As a nation of so-called animal lovers, where are you? Where are all these animal lovers? For over a year, I've had Shadow's petition, and I haven't even got 5,000 signatures. How utterly abhorrent is that? That's the stain on everyone who claims to be animal lovers. I don't understand what's holding you back. It will cost you nothing. Other than a moment of your time, that's all I'm looking for. Shadow's my dog. Shadow's my concern and my worry. And Shadow and Riley, I look after them as best I can as disabled, and they want for nothing. I'm sure others would say they could get more. If I had more, I would give more. I love my dogs unconditionally. I will do anything for my dogs. No, Riley, see? She's pinched, she's chewy. Give mummy. No, that's Shadow. You've had yours. I would give everything to my dogs. I give everything to my dogs because all they ever give you is love and loyalty. And of course, Riley over there pinches poor old Shadow's chewy, so I've got to stand on guard. No. So, please, reconsider your actions. If you're going to view his petition, why not stay long enough to sign it? Why not help me to protect pets? If you don't want me to protect your pet, that's fine, fair enough. That's you're allowed to think that. Why you would think that? Well, God knows. But at the end of the day, honestly, I'm just trying to do the best I can. I failed him because I trusted the vet who, when I asked, are there any side effects? No. Give me that. There you go, big boy. There you go. If there were any side effects, and she said no, there are no side effects. It's the best drug for him. When he showed multiple side effects. They blamed it on his age. When he totally collapsed, unable to move, get up, other than non-stop crying, the vet refused to do a house call, claiming it would leave the vet down a vet and a vet nurse. They left Shadow in that state from December to April. And when I made, eventually, they gave me an appointment on April the 1st. They left us sitting in the waiting room for an hour. They refused to call his name. Everyone that came in had an appointment well after Shadow's allotted appointment time, but they wouldn't call his name. They watched as I struggled to pick him up, to take him back to the car, and then claimed that his appointment was later than what it was. Then claimed that I left 10 minutes after I arrived. I showed them evidence, and then suddenly I left 20 minutes after arriving. They've changed his medical records to suit their narrative. I'm fighting an uphill battle when it comes to vets because they're protected. They do the damage and everyone rallies round them. Why? Because it's not their dog or it's not their cat, it's not happening to them. But at the end of the day, keep saying that, this is happening. And by you protecting them and blindly believing vets are God's gospel, the damage and the harm will continue. So unless you grow a pair, stand up and go, no, we're not having this anymore. We bring our pets to you to heal, not to cause more damage, not to lie to us, not to hide the truth. This is all about informed consent. If you aren't given the facts and all the facts, then you shouldn't say yes to it. If let's say you go to a doctor and the doctor takes out a 6-foot injection and says to you, oh, this is going to give you, let's say you're bald, oh, this is going to give you mega growth, miracle growth, you know, forget miracle growth for the garden, this is going to give you hair growth like Rapunzel. What would you do? Would you instantly believe them or step back and go, wait a minute, that needle's way too long. There's no way in hell he's coming anywhere near me with that thing. Or are you going to go, oh, yeah, come on, stick it in. If you're one of those that go, yeah, come on, let's stick that in and give me miracle growth, then you're an absolute idiot. So switch it round and look at when a vet turns around and tells you, no, there's no side effects. Don't be like me and accept, oh, okay. Well, I didn't really say okay. It was, well, he hasn't got arthritis. And she pretty much said to me, well, I'm the vet, you know, and that pretty much closes down the conversation. And before I knew it, she knelt down next to him and stabbed him in the neck with whatever it was she injected him with. She didn't even tell me the name of what she had injected him with. I found out after asking over and over and over again on the 4th injection what it was she was injecting him with, and it was Librela. You know, Librela does a lot of damage. Librela kills, Librela destroys. Librela is not, and listen to that, it is not a miracle drug. It is not a wonder drug. It is an illusionary drug where it gives you the illusion that your dog is suddenly, hello, wake, You know, wake up, suddenly your bloody dog or cat is running around the garden like it's a puppy. You should be asking yourself, wait a bloody minute, what's going on here? Arthritis cannot be healed like that. You know, your dog who's arthritic suddenly jumping around like a puppy and you're going, oh, it's a wonder drug. Oh, look at my dog. No, no. The damage is done from the very first injection. When that injection goes in and it blocks pain receptors, there's your damage. Then it seeps into your dog's internals. Then it does liver, kidney, neurological problems. How the hell is that now claimed to be a wonder drug? Because you are seeing what they want you to see. They want you to see you've suddenly got your puppy back. But at what cost? You don't see what's going on internally. You haven't done x-rays before, during and after. You've done no tests before, during and after. But you're standing there saying it's a wonder drug. Wake the hell up. It isn't. All you are doing is ensuring that these drugs remain in the market and that the Zoetis, the manufacturer, aren't trying to fix this drug. Why? Because you morons are saying how wonderful it is and it's a miracle. It isn't. Wake up. And I'm sick and tired of receiving abuse from morons who haven't done as much research as I've done. Then I've got people who are willing to see all the evidence and do their own research and come to their own conclusion. It's you people that stand up and go, oh, it's a miracle drug. Look at my puppy. Oh, my 13-year-old runs around, he jumps in the car, he's up and down off the sofa. At what cost? For you morons claiming this, go and have x-rays done. Go do the tests. Then come back and tell me what a wonderful drug this is. Don't stand there without doing your research because you blindly trust your vet when they tell you there's no side effects or it's old age. Do research. Get the tests done. Then come and have a conversation. Then come and hurl abuse at me. You won't because you're gutless wonders. Because you're too... You're knee-deep in your own vet's arse. That's what it is. You believe that they're Jesus themselves. Whatever they say has to be true. Well, sorry, darlings. You know, get your heads out of your vet's arse and do your research, because it's not you that's paying the price. It's your pets. And this is why I'm doing it. It's not because I'm wanting 100,000 friends. God, hell no. I'd rather have 100,000 pets than 100,000 humans. Thank you very much. I'm doing it because I'm living this. I've seen the damage. I've heard the stories. And I'm just done with the it's a wonder drug. No, it isn't. Wake up, you know. And if this is abusive, it's not meant to be. I'm living this. I've lived it for over a year. I've not slept. I've slept, and when I do sleep, I wake up thinking, oh, please let him still be here. Yes, he's 14. So what? He's 14. I've had dogs that have lasted till they were 20. You know, 14 isn't, you know, the end all. He's 14. He should be doing what he's doing now. He's resting. He shouldn't be in pain. He shouldn't have to be fed so many supplements to try and ease the damage. You know, he's got nerve damage now caused by Librela. It's irreversible. Nothing's ever going to fix that. I've tried every supplement going to try and help him, and luckily I found Vince the vet. His supplements have got Shadow back up on his paws. Shadow was paralysed from December to April. He got up once in January and then completely collapsed again until April. And that was, I found Vince the vet in February, and he got up in April. And yes, he doesn't walk like he used to, you know. I've had 6 different vets tell me from Australia, America, England, Scotland, Ireland and Wales, all different, none of them knew each other, all tell me that the video I sent them tells them that he doesn't have arthritis. So I've spent hundreds of pounds on 9 Librela injections when 6 different vets are telling me this isn't arthritis. Ask yourself, why would a vet do that? I know, profit over care. But you ask yourself, the next time you take your pooch or your cat to a vet, ask yourself, are they really in it because they care about your pets, or are they in it to get as much money from you as they can? They cause the damage. They know you will do anything to try and correct that damage. But most people aren't like me and won't tell a vet to their face, you did this damage. You just go along with it. Well, maybe you need to stop going along, stand up, grow a pair and protect your pets. So, again, I ask, will you please sign Shadow's petition to put an end to this cruelty? Or will you support this cruelty by just walking away? Okay, thanks, bye.